Hi, this is Johanna for Nails. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you how to do glitter thin fills. These nails have been about 4 weeks, 5 weeks, and so they're ready to be redone. So I'm taking my smooth bit and getting rid of all the old glitter encapsulated in the gel. You'll see as I file it off, there's some glitters and colours from the previous months growing out. Ooh, lost focus there we go. So we're just gently coming down the nail, avoiding the natural nail. As you can see, I have my balance finger holding, you see my ring finger is holding me steady. Oh dear, we're going out of focus a lot today. Sorry about that. So I come down the centre first, because it's the thickest area, just to get used to the feel of it, and so I don't get too far happy. Oh no, look at this focus. Right. I hope it doesn't carry on doing this. I haven't watched this video yet. So coming down the centre and side and using the back of the e-file to do the right hand side and the top of the e-file bit to do the left hand side, staying well clear of that skin there. We want to get rid of all this bulk. There's a little bulk there. Those side channels, those side planes, very important to take down, because otherwise they look horribly bulky. So you look at it from this view down the barrel, you can see exactly where you need to remove it. So down the middle again, and to the left with my tip of my drill bit, and out of focus again. So all those lovely purples under there. Well, she had silver, she's had all sorts. She loves a bit of glitter. It's what she has every 5 weeks. And very gently coming down. I mean, this removes the gel beautifully. Just a light touch. And the sharper and newer your bit, the better. Doing that side there. And again, just to show you, down the centre. See where we're at, and linking it to the next bit. Coming down the left hand side. God, my videoing sucks. I need to sort that out. It's got a button where you, or rather, you press and hold in the middle of the screen to keep it focused, but I don't know why it's not doing it. Anyway, coming down the right hand side. Steering clear of the skin. You should use a 180 grit file. This is a worn out 100. Very important not to, smash up all the surrounding skin. You want to be very gentle, so just know which file you're using. Taking off the bulk there down the side planes and reshaping with my hair in the way. Excellent. Should have it tied back. Could have been that, like corn on the cob routine with the drill file. Corn on the cob challenge. God, tear my hair out. So shaping, looking at it from the bird's eye view. You should look at it from there, so you get perfect shape there. And then when you go over with your gel fill, your thin fills, you can keep it nice and thin in that area, so you don't change the shape too much. If you've got a thicker gel, you might want to overcompensate and thin them out even more with the shape. So like I'm doing an almond shape, you could taper them just a little bit more if you wanted to avoid that sort of bulbous look with the thick gel, but I use it pretty thin around the end there if I can. Try to concentrate on keeping it nice and thin on the end so I don't change the shape. Again, whipping round ever so gently with a 180 grit or worn out 100. And taking those side planes away and almond shape, shortening the length by as much as they've grown, 5 weeks. It's a good few mils. And get rid of that dust from everywhere, because as you know it gets everywhere. I've got this great little desk extractor, so I brush it in there and wipe with acetone. I forgot to add that in. Wipe with acetone and go in with your first coat, thin coat of, I'm using Premier Gel Rubber Base. Nice strong product, on a par with Gel Bottle. Smells the same, probably is the same, rebranded. Good product, nice and strong. Doesn't level as quickly as I'd like it to, but the upside of that is that it's a slightly thicker viscosity and it's generally stronger, but still able to apply thin, like so. You see she's got nice healthy nails underneath. Just scratch the surface a little and wiped with acetone. That's enough for this product to adhere really well for several weeks. Lady was just saying how shiny they are. And how you can see all the colours coming through, but the glitter we're going to use is going to cover that right up. It's got great coverage because it's a really nice fine quality glitter by NSI Secrets called Cozy Cocoa, coming up. Now that we've cured that first coat for 1 minute, we're going back with another layer of the base, since we're using glitter, and a nice thin coat again. It's nice and sticky to stick all that glitter to. You don't want it too thick because the glitter will cover the gel and it won't cure so much, so you have to be very careful of that. You don't want uncured gel everywhere. That's why we did a base coat and cured it, because at least that's cured. There won't be any reaction to uncured gel on the nail around the skin. So this is just to make a sticky, thin base. And as you're going to see in a minute, we'll go straight over and dip our lovely glitter. And some of the gel will pop through that and be able to cure slightly to set it in place before encapsulation. Nice and thin, high angle on the brush. Don't forget to wipe your client if you get gel on there, and wipe yourself with a little wipe I've got there with alcohol, Isopropyl. These, you can see these are levelled pretty well already with that first coat. We're going to go ahead and dip. It's so fun. You'll see the lovely coverage. I love this colour. So nice for autumn. Autumn leaves right there. Yeah, easy peasy. Because it's so fine, you get quite flat coverage. We're going to cure that and then really brush it off. And so, I mean, she does like it encapsulated instead of flocked. You could leave it like that. But we'll take off the excess before we cure it, and then we'll brush it again afterwards with a stiff brush, nail brush. but I do use 2 coats to encapsulate, because the first coat it does get a little bit bumpy, the second it just evens it out. And you might get a couple of little bits sticking up, but they're really quite smooth. And they look spectacular. I think because the glitter shines up in your face, you can't really notice any tiny imperfections, as you'll see in a minute. Curing for 1 minute. And brushing with a stiff nail brush. Get rid of any excess. You can see that the gel has somewhat cured the glitter to the surface. So, quite nice and even coverage, as you can see. But when we go back in with top coat, I've got rubber top here, leaves a dispersion layer, so you can apply another coat. If you use a no wipe top, you're not going to be able to go over and do a second coat if need be. I know this is going to need 2 coats, so rubber top it is. Try not to get any glitter in your brush and back in the bottle. Nice high angle. You've got to sort of smoosh the brush a little bit around the edge, because those particles do get in the way a little bit. You want to go really nice high angle on the brush and smash it in, so you encapsulate all that glitter around the cuticle. Seal it in nicely. Oh, don't go too close. Do not want to get any gel on the skin. Don't want to cause an allergy. Although there's no HEMA in this gel. HEMA tends to be the culprit for people who've got allergies, I've found. Because I know people who've had an allergy through doing gel nails at home with products containing HEMA and developed an allergy. And once you got it, that's like you pretty much had it, unless you use a product without. There's several on the market, so do check. It's at your own risk. If you want to try another product without it, you might be lucky to find a product that doesn't give you an allergy, and then of course keep it well away from your skin. Again, you can do that with a high angle on the brush around the cuticle. Keep the gel in front of the brush. You'll see sometimes as I'm working, I'll offload in the centre again, offload in the centre again. Keep the bulk in the centre, really nice and thin around the outside. And here's that second coat. Offload one side. I'm using the brush quite a bit flatter because I have come in a little bit. I'm not going all the way up to the sides because it's not necessary. You don't want to bulk it out around the cuticle and the side walls, like I just did there. I already know that I've gone in with my first coat and sealed it around the edge, so I'm not too worried. This is just to make them even shinier, so I come in about 1 millimetre. Still managed to get it on the skin. I was a bit I wasn't very good today. I kept doing it. I don't know why. We all have good and bad days, I suppose. So, thumb is a bigger surface area, so you might need to add a little piece more. As you can see, I'm pushing a little bit back to that fill area where there's a little wibble in it. Wasn't quite as smooth, and there's ever so slightly buildable, as you can see, You can take a little bit, not too much. It's not a builder gel. But you can pop a little bit back. Twist it in the light to see those lovely lines of light, indicating a nice convex, smooth appearance. And it's levelling nicely. Not quite happy with it. Pushing some back to the apex. Until I'm happy with the shine. Takes a little while to self-level this one. Just check the others haven't moved. They're self-leveled nicely, look at that. Happy with that. And into the lamp, 1 minute. Wiping off the dispersion layer, some isopropyl. Try not to get wiped gel onto the skin, so use a couple of wipes if you have to. Steer clear of the skin. And just for a photo finish, just me being anal, I just took the final side of a buffer shiner because there was a couple of streak marks, and that just brought them up beautifully shiny for the photo finish. I actually use non-acetone remover to wipe them because it's less drying and the skin looks better on the photo finish. So just checking my work and admiring that beautiful colour. And here they are. Gorgeous, cozy cocoa. So beautiful. Look at those beauties. Pumpkin spice, Halloween, autumn nails, autumn leaves. Glorious. Enjoy. Hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you want to see more.